불러봐도 넌 아직 새로워 이제 남은 설탕
For primer today, I'm using this Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base to keep the face moisturizing all day, even in winter days. Next, I'm using a concealer palette to conceal the dark circles and any area that needs to be concealed. For the dark circle area, I'm mixing a darker yellow tone shade and a red tone sphere shade to have the salmon color. Then I'm using my fingers to gently pat on the dark circled area. Now to cover any redness and blemish, I'm mixing the red tone concealer in shade Fear and the lightest yellow shade. Here I'm using a sponge to improve the coverage of the concealer. Move on to foundation. I'm using this Lunasol cream foundation. This formula can keep the skin moisturizing all day with dewy finish. Here I'm also using a sponge to gently pat the foundation onto the skin, and also with areas that needs to be concealed for second times. I'm using this glossy lip balm to prep the lip. Next, I'm taking out this concealer palette again to highlight the face. I found out that using the lightest shade in the concealer palette to highlight is more natural than using powder highlight. Through this way, we don't need the shading color to contour the face again. Finally, to set the base, I'm using this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush powder to minimize any pore and imperfection. Next, I'm using an eyebrow brush to start off the eyebrow. To match the overall warm brown tone of this child tea latte look, I'm using this Lunasol eyebrow powder in the shade medium brown to set the tone for the eyebrow color. To better define the brow, I'm taking this Bobbi Brown eyebrow pencil to draw out the shape of the brow. Then I'm using this uemura eyebrow pencil to draw fixed strokes on the eyebrow. For the eye part, I'm using this NARS single eyeshadow color Tulum as the base to set the brown tone of the eye makeup. Start from the bottom part, then blend into the upper part, and start from the outer part to the inner part. I'm also using the previous skin tone setting powder as the transitional color to make the eye look more natural. Next, I'm using the NARS single eyeshadow color Lumia to add on the autumn vibe. Switching to a smaller brush, I'm defining the shape of the eyes from the bottom lash line, as well as the bottom eyelids part. This eyelash curler has the perfect shape to curl the lash. Hold the lid and then press on the lash. I'm using a brown eyeliner gel to fill in the waterline. I'm using a mascara primer to hold the curl of the lash. Then I'm using this Maybelline Sensational Mascara to add volume. Here I'm using the eyeliner gel again to elongate the outer eyeline, to give further definition of the eye. Here for blush, I'm using a warm almond shade, and then I only highlight the highest point on the cheekbone for highlighter. I'm using a cotton swab to blend these two colors together. I'm taking this red-brown eyeshadow color again to add on the effect. I'm mostly using this small rounded brush to elongate the eye, which matches the eyeline as well. I use this Charlotte Tilbury setting powder to clean off the edge of the eyeshadow to avoid any overlayering of eyeshadow color. Through repeating the action, we can have a smooth transition of the color. For the puffy smiley eye look, first I'll be using the lightest shade from the concealer palette to highlight the puffy part of the lower eye part. The tip is to smile while doing this, and then I will take the eyebrow pencil to draw a line under the puffy part, so that way the puffy part looks more defined.